Hey guys, welcome to the Touchdown Table. I'm Ryan, that's Tyler, that's Jordan. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Michael Thomas, the star wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. He got that number 99 overall rating in Madden. Did he deserve it? Some will say yes, some will say no, but Jordan got some opinions on this guy for sure, so he's going to start us off.
The Slant God.
Yeah. The Slant God, as many people call him. I give him more credit than most people do. You'll hear that throughout this video, but I'm just going to name off some stats with Michael Thomas first, then we'll get into discussion. I got a few of them lined up on my computer, so I'm just going to start reading. First of all, as Ryan said, yes, Michael Thomas, he did get that 99 overall along with Stephon Gilmore, Aaron Donald, Patrick Mahomes, and Christian McCaffrey. I think I named them all, right?
Yeah, I quizzed my brother on those earlier.
Yep. And then he also got 99 catching as well in the game. Just want to name that one off for you. So he got some nice stats in Madden in terms of the numbers that he's getting, and I think he deserved it. Why? Well, you just look at the numbers here. First of all, last year, he got 149 receptions, which, by the way, broke the reception record, which I believe was 144. And he broke it on a touchdown as well. A really good touchdown where he dove into the end zone, I believe it was. A very good play by Michael Thomas. He had so many receptions last year, broke the reception record, who actually, I don't know who owned it before. I should have looked that up before. Do you guys know? Probably not.
What would you say?
It was someone from the Colts. It was,
I don't remember.
Shoot, what's his name?
I'll think of it. Look it up. But anyways, so he got that. He ended up with 149 receptions, 1,725 yards. And where is my stats for that? Here it is. He led the league in that, and he led over Chris Godwin, who was next with 1,333. He led him by 392 points according to yards according to you caught that yards according to my calculator on my phone. So that is a great accomplishment by Michael Thomas. Then you look at the touchdowns. Okay, he did not lead the league in that, but he still did very good. He was
got a lot of points.
a lot of points with the touchdowns. He's tied for fourth with 9. There was a huge group of people tied with 9 touchdowns. People in front of him, Kenny Galladay, who actually got 11, the most touchdowns in the league last year, which is very underrated. Nobody talks about that. I think Kenny Galladay is a great wide receiver, but a different video for another time. Mm-hmm. Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews, and Tyler Lockett all got 10. Wait, no, I read that wrong. Cooper Kupp and Mark Andrews all got 10. Then there's a whole list of 9, and Michael Thomas is a big name in those 9. So his stats were amazing last year. He did so good. I'll read off some more. 11.6 yards per reception for him. His longest was a 91, I think. If I'm right. No, 49. What the heck? 49 was his longest one. And when the ball was coming his way, this is a whopping one. 80.5% of the time he caught the ball. This is why he has a 99 catching. And you can make your argument because a lot of those were slants, but you watch Michael Thomas play. He gets open. He's a great route runner, and he has great hands. I love Michael Thomas. Let's turn it over to you guys because now I've been talking too much. You probably hate me for it.
Yeah.
Talking too much? No, never.
Yeah, never.
When we were talking about the reception yards in the season, the second was Marvin Harrison. That's who it was from the Colts. In 2002, he did that. But Jordan read off his stats, and I
don't care about your feelings.
I mean, you're right. I mean, in certain situations, but right now at the touchdown table, we have to kind of deal with the stats and look at what's behind the stats. And what Jordan was talking about was the catching that he had and all of the things that he was saying that made him look great on paper. And he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. I would rank him at 3rd in the league.
3rd?
But, yeah, 3rd.
Okay.
I'm putting DeAndre and Julio in front of him. Yeah. I don't think he deserved the 99 more than they did. But, I mean, obviously, as Jordan said, the stats showed he was there. But I just feel like that Saints offense is built to help guys like Michael Thomas succeed in that offense. He was targeted a lot. They do have good chemistry. You can give them that. But a lot of the passes are short passes, boosting his stats and boosting his yardage and receptions, as we obviously saw, the big one this year. But I just don't think those stats show that those stats are what they're doing is showing that he's like the best receiver ever.
Yeah.
Because that's just incredibly high. But looking behind the scenes, really that entire Saints offense, Sean Payton has just done a great job of building it up to help the stats look really good for all his players.
Here we are looking at the Saints we're all talking about right now. The whole world of football knows about this slant meme with Michael Thomas. But the fact is that they played more than 16 games because they played the playoff game. They actually played exactly 17 when they lost the first game to the Vikings. But they played 17 games this season, and it seemed like nobody was able to stop it. Yeah. Why? Because he is such a great route runner, in my opinion. On those slants, not like he's just going, or he just runs other routes too. It's not just slants that I see now. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of slants that Michael Thomas runs. I remember watching I think it was a Sunday Night Football game, and they had a graphic with like some train or something that was showing these slants.
They got some fun graphics.
Yeah, it might have not been that, but I'm recalling that in my brain. I recall a lot of weird things in my brain. Mm-hmm. But he runs a lot of slants. Don't get me wrong, but he's such a great route runner overall. It's not just slants. It's all sorts of routes that he can run, and I think he gets overlooked. Now during the season, he was not overlooked.
What do they give him for his route running? I don't know if you said that
actually didn't see that, no. But, I think it should be very high. But anyways, he's now having this meme be a burden on him. But that's my thoughts on that.
And when you look at receivers and you try and compare them, who deserves this 99 rating, who is the best in the game, I really think it's getting more and more difficult because these guys are just in different situations with different coaches, different quarterbacks throwing to them. They each have different roles in their offenses. The way I see it when you talk about who's the best, if your top three are Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, and Julio Jones in any order, I feel like I could at least say, okay, I could at least kind of
get throw Mike Evans in there.
Maybe. But I think that those should be the consensus top three. And are those the consensus top three at the touchdown table?
That, yeah.
All right, I don't know about the order yet, but maybe that's a different video. And I feel like each of those guys, they have like their things that they're like really good at. Like you're talking about Michael Thomas, maybe you say, well, he doesn't run a very advanced route tree, but I think he is very good. You think he does, but a lot of people say no, he doesn't run a very advanced route tree.
He runs a lot of routes, but a lot of the times when Drew Brees is throwing to him, it's on the shorter routes.
Yeah, and that's just the way their offense works. So consistency, Michael Thomas. But then you say maybe reliability in hands, you go to DeAndre Hopkins, and then maybe you say like getting open, Julio Jones.
He's got 99 catching in Madden right now.
I know, but it's just so...
And DeAndre Hopkins, he didn't drop a pass last year, but one of the first games this year, he did drop a pass.
That is true. So what I'm saying is it's so hard to kind of compare them when they're in such different situations and to see, like, well, then you say, what if Hopkins was with Breeze and with, what if Thomas was with Matt? Right? It's just so hard to kind of evaluate their raw talent.
Hopkins was with your guy, Deshaun Watson, who chose to win MVP. So.
Yeah, I know. And what I'm saying is that, look,
and Julio Jones is with Matt Ryan, who did win MVP. He has a very high rating in Madden, and so does Tom Brady.
Well, in that year when Matt Ryan won MVP, Julio Jones, I think, was the consensus number one receiver in the league at that time. And that's because the offense helps with that. Mm-hmm. And adding on to what Ryan was saying, we've had this conversation off camera before.
So what if that time, then if everyone, I'm sorry, I had to cut in there because I just thought of a really good point. In that time, when the offense was doing so good, the consensus number one was Julio Jones. Why, when the Saints offense is doing so good, why is the consensus number one wide receiver not Michael Thomas? And by the way, who won MVP that year? Matt Ryan. Yeah. Who has never won MVP in their career? Drew Brees. Now, I think he should have won it. He has gotten very close. He's a great quarterback, one of the greatest who ever played this game, but just had to make that comparison.
Yeah, and to respond to that, Jordan, I feel like it's the offense that they're in, really, which is... Sorry, Ryan keeps pulling up funny pictures on his iPad here.
I'm a funny guy.
But it's the offense that they're in. With the Saints, like I was explaining earlier, Sean Payton is a guy who can set up anything and make it easier for receivers. And at the time that Julio Jones was that consensus number one, Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator. And it's a little bit different. They both have great offensive minds, but I feel like everything that Sean Payton does...
Coordinator. That's why he has a coaching job now.
Well, he was a great coordinator, but I'm saying their offenses are run differently. And Shanahan doesn't run it as Sean Payton does, which is to help wide receivers get open.
No, instead Shanahan just runs the ball every time.
Yeah, exactly. They're different offenses, which is exactly what I'm saying.
No, he didn't do that as much with the Falcons, though.
I mean, they ran the ball a lot with the Falcons.
That's because they had Todd Gurley also. That was Todd Gurley? Oh, gosh.
He's there now.
Oh, gosh.
What just happened?
They had two good running backs there.
They had Devonta Freeman.
And Tevin Coleman at the time. But, I mean, that is, like Ryan said, it's an endless argument whether you could talk about the slant god being as good as he is. But once again, that's really not his fault. That's the offense he's being put in and what he's being told to do.
If we're talking about the head coaches, then let's just go over to the Texans
Yeah.
and just say that DeAndre Hopkins is the best because he had Bill
Yeah.
O'Brien.
And
That's why
most
I
of his
think
career,
DeAndre
he had like
is-
Osweiler, Hoyer, T.J. Yates.
And he still put up the best
Sorry
stats
to cut
of
in
any
there. I just
receiver.
thought at that point.
No, it's a good
roast
point.
at
Exactly.
Bill O'Brien.
But you could put him in any
Except
of the
my
order.
preference.
We feel like those are 1, 2, and 3. We'd love to know what you guys think about that.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any other points to add on about this Michael Thomas case, now is the time.
Well, I just want to make this statement one last time, and I've made it a few times throughout this video. And look, the meme is out there, okay? Michael Thomas, as Tyler's been saying, is memed as the slant god. And you know what? He is the slant god. First of all, Michael Thomas, if for some reason your eyes are beholding on us speaking to you right now, that sentence made sense, by the way. If for some reason you're watching this right now, you are the slant god, and you should be proud of that, okay? You should be proud of that, first of all. But second of all,
You're gonna make me
second
cry.
of all, okay?
It's so emotional.
I know. Second of all, you are a great wide receiver. Top 3 by far.
Yes.
Nobody's questioning it at this table. I don't think anyone in the football realm should be questioning that. Your stats showed it last year. You had such a great season receiving, getting all those yards, and getting those touchdowns. You did so much. You broke records last year. You did so great. You run routes so well, and you're on such a great offense. You're set up for success in the future. You were on my fantasy team. You did very well for me. You are partly the reason why I won this season. So, Michael Thomas, thank you for what you did. You are the slant god. Be proud of that. And you are a great wide receiver in this league. Right now,
Yeah.
number 1 in my eyes. Thank you.
Wow.
Way to go.
I don't know what just
Is
happened.
he's leaving.
Thank
Okay.
you.
See ya.
Okay.
We'll see you later. But yeah, Jordan made good points. Now he's off camera. What he said was a lot of it was true. But what I just want to say with my final point in this video is, don't pay attention to the stats and just look at that. You have to look beyond it. Like we're saying, Michael Thomas is a great receiver, top 3, deserving of the name Can't Guard Mike, deserving of the name Slant God because that's the offense he's put in. But don't look at stats and base your opinions just off of stats. You have to know everything around it.
Yeah.
That's why I formulate my opinion. I'm not trying to hate on Michael Thomas. I do want to say that this video actually turned out to be a pretty interesting one where we got into a heated debate, which I did not expect to happen. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to like it, clearly. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and comment your opinions about Michael Thomas down below. I mean, it had to come out of my mouth. It sounded weird, but it made sense. I meant like as in click the like
If
button.
you like this video, like this video.
I mean, that's what they gotta do. So yeah, most importantly, like I said, comment your opinions down below about Michael Thomas. We would love to know what you guys think. And with that, we will see you guys later.
See ya.